fight the power like BITCHUTE.
What's the status, 3?
I'm good, just making the world a better place, that's all.
The outer strength is obvious. It fades with age and succumbs to sickness. Then there is the chi, the inner strength. Everyone possesses it too. But it is indeed much more difficult to develop. The inner strength lasts through every heat and every cold, through old age and beyond.
Yin and yang, seasons change, everything seem the same. Yin and yang, up and down, everything seem to change. Yin and yang, seasons change, everything seem the same. Yin and yang, up and down, everything seem to change.
The time is now, no bezel. I am God, the flesh is just a vessel. Last warrior standing after the smoke settle. Word wizardry, and none of y'all is on my level. Religious dickheads live on their knees looking to the sky. I put a hole between your two ears, piercing your third eye. Now the static in your attic, watching your soul fly. At nighttime I can hear so many souls cry. What's illegal is said to be a crime, but what's legal is more criminal than a convict's mind. Racist ideology, separatist paradigm. The yin and yang is a duality in my slang. When you battle the god, you're pissing in the wind, cutting off heads with words that come from within. Some say it's the ancestors I'm tapping in, or harness evil spirits from a jinn. It's just pure skills. Listen to my frequency as the god builds. No mason but stack bricks up to the gills. Tartarian skills, pulling from the ether aura of Earth's energy field. Yield, slow down and pump your brakes. Knowledge is wisdom and self, I put faith. To pray to a stranger, to me it's just a waste. I am God, one and only soul controller. My heart is more cold when I'm sober. If you think you have a fighting chance, it's over. I come crashing down like a landslide of boulders.
Yin and yang, seasons change, everything seem the same. Yin and yang, up and down, everything seem to change. Yin and yang, seasons change, everything seem the same. Yin and yang, up and down, everything seem to change. Yin and yang, seasons change, everything seem the same. Yin and yang, up and down, when everything seem to change. Kamikaze. Got 100 pounds of bomb on me out on Bible. If you sell it to me, you would die holy. I know creatures whose features change, shape shifting. The next day they don't look the same. I think we're pawns in this crooked game. I fill my heart with joy, but where do I put the pain? Where was my morals when I was pushing cane? In the gang doing 2 a days. If you a slave, it's because the system you behave. A beehive is a replica of the brain. A ant built the pyramids before the humans came. And a woman, the sun is furthest away. In the summer, the lightning comes before the thunder. Nothing comes before the mother. Moving Cain don't make you able to turn on your brother. I got a magazine, don't make me put you on the cover. Yin and yang, seasons change, everything seem the same. Yin and yang, up and down, everything seem to change. Yin and yang, seasons change, everything seem the same. Yin and yang, up and down, everything seem to change. Yin and yang, seasons change, everything seem the same. Yin and yang, up and down, everything seem to change. Yin and yang, seasons change, everything seem the same. Yin and yang, up and down, everything seem to change.
Check it, yo. I always be analyzing to see who's fake. People acting Janice, running around two-faced, talking behind my back until they put in their place. You're a 2-course meal without saying grace on the internet. talking shit through your fingertips, talking high power till your shine is eclipse, trying to ride a wave until your mind is seasick, cement shoes and your ankles tied with 3 bricks. This isn't Grand Theft Auto, this is real life. I will piss on your grave and throw dick to your wife. This is a warning mixed with some advice. You might be king, but I'm the ace of spades, and you just renade. This is food for thought, bitch, eat a grenade. This is what people want, this be treated like dirt. I tried being humble, but that was absurd. All the brainless bitches flock together like birds, pecking for crumbs until they merge with the crossroads and chuck the demi-urge. I think they had enough, I took the trash to the curb. Let the torture begin and watch them burn. Here's the urn.
It's hard to keep it real with fake people. They can take love, mix it with hate, and make evil. I'm staring at 50 shades of gray people. It's a grand deception. Like K-Reno, they are who they say they isn't. On the internet, spreading everybody's business through a troll account. Talking foul, not knowing what goes around comes around. The flat out truth is the energy change when I come around. I guess London Bridge is falling down. Hey people, stall him out. We know all about the narrative painting. To control the clout, they gatekeepers trying to stop the ones trying to awake people.
What is good? What's up, Tommy? How's everything? How is everything today? Oh boy. Weapons of mass concussion. Which shall I talk about today? And shout out to Mind's Eye, Truth Zone, Dean, and I forgot the other gentleman's name that was on the live stream. But Truth Zone had a good live stream yesterday. For those who missed it, missed it. Laser tracker. But yeah, it was a good build over there. I didn't stay for the whole live stream. I wonder what this is. I was trying to show this picture yesterday. But this is supposed to be debris falling from Elon Musk's spacecraft. It looks a little rainbowish. If you ask me. Let's see this executive. That's wild. Like, you shouldn't have to restore any freedom of speech. These Constitution, right, is supposed to be you're not supposed to be able to alter whatever. You get the point. Alternate it or change it. This is one of Trump's more puzzling executive orders. On January 20th, 2025 was an order was an order entitled Restoring Freedom of Speech and Ending Federal Censorship. The order was divided into 4 sections, the first of which began by observing that the First Amendment of the United States Constitution, an amendment essential to the success of our republic, enshrines the right of American people to speak freely in the public square without government interference. The positive affirmation was followed by the assertion that over the last 4 years, the previous administration trampled free speech rights by censoring Americans' speech on online platforms, often by exerting substantial coercive pressure on third parties, such as social media companies, to moderate, deplatform, or otherwise suppress speech that the federal government did not approve. Now, my theory to that is, behind the scenes, this probably wasn't talked about a lot, but these places were getting sued left and right with people who have the knowledge to do so. And just because you don't hear about it does not mean, look in Canada, they got that shithole to resign. How do you think that happened? Canadians are very intelligent people. They know their law, and they stuck it to them, just like other countries. U.S. is the only fucking country that, I used to be the same ignorant guy, saying fuck the government and didn't know shit about law and all that. But not no more. Anyway, it says, and further explained that under the guise of combating misinformation, disinformation, and malinformation, the federal government infringed on the constitutionally protected speech rights of American citizens across the United States in a manner that advanced the government's preferred narrative about significant matters of public debate. Government censorship of speech is intolerable in a free society. It says AG, what's that? Will launch investigations into federal censorship during Biden administration. Section 2 announced that U.S. policy was designed to secure free speech rights. To this end, the order prohibited federal officers and taxpayer resources from being used to abridge such rights. Section 3 further announced that the Attorney General would investigate possible abridgments over the past 4 years, while Section 4 indicated that the order was not intended to create any right or benefit against the U.S. or its agencies. Meaning and critique of the order. Trump has long charged that the government used its power during the COVID-19 scamdemic to strong-arm social media platforms to take down posts that the government thought to be inaccurate or politically incorrect. In Murphy v. Missouri, 2025, a 6-3 majority of the Supreme Court ruled in a decision authored by Justice Amy Coney Barrett that individuals who had alleged and challenged such pressures did not have appropriate standing in that decision. However, Justice Samuel Alito wrote a dissenting opinion joined by Justice Clarence Thomas and Neil Gorsuch, arguing that the government had exerted undue pressure on social media platforms that resulted in a covert scheme of censorship. Trump's executive order is voicing a similar complaint. The provision in Section 3 of Trump's order appears to be an attempt like current Republican support for a further investigation of the events of January 6, 2021, to shift attention away from possible Republican misdeeds to those of the Democratic Party. Trump's order comes at a time when many social media platforms have eliminated their use of fact checkers and expanded the types of speech that they will allow. Yeah. Oops. Let me check the comments. Hey, Candy. Fools and Tools. What's up, everyone? Let's see. I just want the order itself. Here we go. Alright. Alright, this is coming from the Black House. Shit, I mean the White House. This is, alright, so this is for restoring freedom of speech and ending federal censorship. Now, just that alone is like, how did any of that interfere with our freedom of speech anyway? No government official should interfere with any of our so-called rights. I hate hearing, oh, there's nothing we can do about it, man. There's plenty we can do about it. I always look at it like this. We might be at the bottom of the pyramid, but we're holding that bitch up. Always remember that. So as soon as we decide to walk away, that pyramid will come tumbling down, and all those rich people that were at the top will now be face to face with you, and then you can, bam, put them to sleep. It says, by the authority vested in me, President Charles Waz, by the Constitution and the laws of the United States of America, in Section 301 of Title III, United States Code, it is hereby ordered as follows. Section 1, Purpose. The First Amendment to the United States Constitution. Constitution is just an institution filled with cons. It says, an amendment essential to the success of our republic enshrines the right of the American people to speak freely in the public square. Now, they keep saying that. So my question is, why they keep pronouncing it to that exact, enshrines the right of the American people to speak freely in the public square without government interference. Over the last 4 years, the previous administration trampled free speech rights by censoring American speech on online platforms, often by exerting substantial coercive pressure on third parties, such as social media companies, to moderate, deplatform, or otherwise suppress speech that the federal government did not approve. under the guise of combating misinformation, disinformation, and malinformation, or malign, whatever. The federal government infringed on the so we could sue them. The federal government infringed on the constitutionally protected speech rights of the American citizens across the United States in a manner that advanced the government's preferred narrative. I say, what? American citizens across the United States in a manner. Hold up. It says the federal government infringed on the constitutionally protected speech rights of the American citizens across the United States in a manner that advanced the government's preferred narrative about significant matters of public debate. Government censorship of speech is intolerable in a free society. Well, thank God it isn't free. Section 2. Policy. It is the policy of the United States to A. Secure the right of the American people to engage in constitutionally protected speech. B. Ensure that no federal government officer, employee, or agent engages in or facilitates any conduct that would unconstitutionally abridge the free speech of any American citizen. Now I'm reading this because I'm putting this to the test, you know? So, hold on. Alright, and we're going to see if this is BS or not. Okay, C. Ensure that no taxpayer resources are used to engage in or facilitate any conduct that would unconstitutionally abridge the free speech of any American citizen. And D. Identify and take appropriate action to correct past misconduct by the federal government related to censorship of protected speech. Section 3. Ending censorship of protected speech. A. No federal department, agency, entity, officer, employee, or agent may act or use any federal resources in a manner contrary to Section 2 of this order. Fuck. B. The Attorney General, in consultation with the heads of executive departments and agencies, shall investigate the activities of the federal government over the last 4 years that are inconsistent with the purposes and policies of this order and prepare a report to be submitted to the President through the Deputy Chief of Staff for Policy, with recommendations for appropriate remedial actions to be taken based on the findings of the report. Section 4. General Provisions. A. Nothing in this order shall be construed to impair or otherwise affect 1. The authority granted by law to an executive department or agency, or the head thereof, or 2. The functions of the Director of the Office of Management and Budget relating to budgetary, administrative, or legislative proposals. B. This order shall be implemented consistent with applicable law and subject to the availability of appropriations. And C. This order is not intended to and does not create any right or benefit, substantive or procedural, enforceable, enforceable at law, or in equity by any party against the United States, its departments, agencies, or entities, its officers, employees, or agents, or any other person. Hold on. It says this order is not intended to and does not create any right or benefit. Ooh. That's the end of it, though. That's the last thing it says in Part C. This order is not intended to and does not create any right or benefit. Interesting. Have a good day, Candy. That's weird for them to end it like that. Huh. Interesting. It's Donald Trump. Yeah, I'm gonna drain the swamp, and then the whole swamp shows up to his inauguration. Hey, if Trump does good for the country, whatever. How many think he's gonna get smoked? I think they're gonna smoke his boots. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? That's what I think. So pretty much I'm gonna open up the floodgates. It's an open panel. You know, put out the same energy you want back, show respect, or you will get ejected. But yeah. I just listened to Old Dirty Bastards. I forgot the name of the album. I think it's Osiris. No, that was the mixtape. I forgot the other one, but I remember seeing an interview and Dame Dash said it was garbage. Yeah, it was. Only the tracks that Rockefeller produced for Old Dirty was garbage, but the tracks the RZA produced on that album were all fire. So that part of the album was fire. I think it was like 6 or 7 tracks were fire. But then all the ones that Rockefeller was involved in were trash because they don't know, like the RZA knows, what to fit with Dirty. But anyway, I just felt like speaking on that real quick. Not that anyone really gives a shizzle. I heard something yesterday about the two. Oh, okay, yeah. No, it's either man or woman, and that's it. And you should have seen all of them that were having a fit about that. Oh, snappers. Let me see if I can find this picture. I put it as the cover to this video. It's probably gonna get me in trouble. Ooh, you in trouble. Watch. Read this shit. Hold your panties up for this one. What do y'all think about this? I think, like I said, man, just through my research, the German cities and stuff were very far advanced, in my opinion, from what I look in pictures. I didn't live then, but all of a sudden, this guy named Adolf, the freaking pink nose shithole. No, I was gonna call him Adolf, the pink nose reindeer, but all wigged out on his drugs, comes to Germany. All of a sudden, he gets noticed because he's good at speaking, and he's not even from Germany. I think he was sent to infiltrate, and that he did. Because it's crazy at the end, he just disappears. He either committed suicide or whatever. And at that, a lot of the top brass disappeared with him. Yeah, that whole thing was infiltrated, and then near the end, the entire country's flattened and obliterated, and then the technology's gone. You know, if you look into Germany, they had so much technology, it's unbelievable. I could see why the world banded together to rob them. And from what else I hear, some of the JEWs, the Jewish, were practicing certain things. Anyway, in them concentration camps, I think it was the Germans and Polish people that were in there. Because, you know, these people love flipping stuff around. But yeah. You know, Hitler did a number on Germany. You know. You hate God? That's deep. Who's God? Can you sit down and have a conversation with God? I conversate with God every day. What's up, Three Fingers? Ah, ha, ha, Candy, that's a good one. I got respect for everyone. I've always looked at it like this, man. There's good people according to whatever people want to base that off of, you know. Good people and bad people everywhere, man. All shapes, sizes, and shades. It's just what it is. And gypsies sounds like they were travelers. Fucking knows. Man, this is pretty boring. Just reading this chisel. Trying to find more of these pictures with Shitler. They call him Shitler. Who knows a lot about Masonic rituals and Masonic burials? What is it called when they put the casket on the shoulder for the Masons? Doesn't that signify it was a sacrifice? Anyone? Peace, that which is. And I only say that because of this. That's Gilly the Willie, and that's his son in that box. And yeah, he's got it on his shoulder. From what I hear, um, I think it's wild, man. He said in the interview he didn't become a man until after his son died. I'm not dissing him because I don't know him and I don't know the circumstances, but I'm pretty sure when it comes to the Masonic symbols, when they put the casket on the shoulder, it's a sign of sacrifice to the gods. Let's see. Some of these chandeliers are freaking insane, man. These rich people's look at this, bro. I don't know if that is silver leaf, but I'll tell you one thing. That ain't no solid silver. But I think it's solid. It's silver leafing. But man, that's a thing of beauty. The way it's got the crystal lighting, or I mean the crystal covering for the lights. I mean, thing is awesome. Shaped like a diamond, sort of. Now, this is my theory. Remember, people were seeing things in the clouds? Look at this building and how it's given a color in the cloud. That could be one thing people were seeing far away, depending on their angle. But look how that building lights up the clouds above. Meow, meow, meow. Yeah, right. Oh, you're talking about cleaning the um chandelier lights. Hey, hey, hey. What up? Piss cotton candy. He said Trump combs his hair with fucking. Man, this live stream. I'm a boring individual today, everyone. No enthusiastic flow in the mind. Now we're talking. This is important. Just give me 1 second. While you give me 1 second, I gotta feed my cat. I'm gonna play this new song by your one and only Hurricane JW called Venom.
Rogue One Production.
Let's go. Hop in the ride, same color venom. For the government bed, it's time to go get 'em. Hop in the ride, same color venom. For the government bed, it's time to go get 'em. Hop in the ride, same color venom. For the government bed, it's time to go get 'em. Hop in the ride, same color venom. For the government bed, it's time to go get 'em. I am the imminent. Can't get rid of it. Blowing like a snake, so venomous. And you haven't seen the end of it. Take your soul for the benefit. Gotta kill a fan for the innocent. No thanks for the sentiment. Well, fuck it, I'ma kill a fan anyway. Any day, see me spray. Everybody gonna die many ways. I don't care what many say. Hurricane full of rage. Heading out phase. Trying to kick a fan like a Johnny Cage. Feeling like Blade. Pulling out blades. Take your hand off. I decapitate. Welcome to the dark age. I broke out a dark cage. Now you gotta see the dark ways. Kill Illuminati at a parlay. Let's go get 'em. Make plans on a condo. Lying in the honcho. Let's go to Dabo. To the motherfucking road leader with a combo. Gotta do a pronto. Split with a photo. Revolution is tomorrow. Call a fair slipping up a combo. Kill it with a bottle. Everybody startled when I pull off in a fucking Murcielago. Hop in the car. Same color venom. For the government bed, this time to go get 'em. Hop in the car. Same color venom. For the government bed, this time to go get 'em. Hop in the car. Same color venom. For the government bed, this time to go get 'em. Hop in the car. Same color venom. For the government bed, this time to go get 'em. Hop in the car. Same color venom. For the government bed, this time to go get 'em. Hop in the car. Same color venom. For the government bed, this time to go get 'em. Hop in the car. Same color venom. For the government bed, this time to go get 'em. Hop in the car. Same color venom. For the government, this time to go get 'em.
Alright. What do y'all think of that? It's by Hurricane JW. It's his new track. See the comments. Phone's getting low. Peace, Christy. Should I put the link down there? Yeah. Well, I ain't gonna stay on too much longer. Because as a matter of fact, I gotta put my verse down on me and Hurricane's track. And it's not just putting my verse down, I gotta mess with the sound. I gotta put the chorus in. I got a few things I gotta do with that. I'll give it some time, see if anyone comes up. I doubt it, but we'll see. What the hell is this? Let's see what happened. Let's see. Sometimes a glimpse to everything around might put me down. But when I bring from inside what I want to do and what I want to see, everything changes. Why does this look different? I thought I changed this whole fucking... Yeah, I wanted it like that. Sorry, I'm packing a bowl. It's about that time. I was watching a video about China Mac. I think it was in the Philippines or somewhere. And he would try to get some weed, man. They fucking sold him a rolled cigarette. They scammed him. So he was saying, if you go out of town, make sure you know what you're doing. Yeah, I already went. Markety Mark. They opened at 8. I was there 7:45. Because me, Chuck, I'm most likely never late. And I say most likely in case I made a mistake on my motherfucking date and I got it wrong. Yesterday I seen your ex-girl. She was at a strip bar in a thong. She said bing bong bong bing. She had on diamonds, but it was fake bling. They called her Woodpecker, 'cause she likes to peck wood. What up, Lucid? That's what I'm gonna name this chick, call her Woodpecker. Instead of Becky, we'll call her Pecky. Yo, what the fuck? This is bullshit, dude. This is fucking bullshit, dude. Dude. American-made windows. Man. Alright. I gave y'all enough time. See if anyone's gonna come up. Man, what a depressing sight of them destroying this. I mean, even that ball, you know, you could tell there was something in there to pull that energy down. Man, that shit don't make sense, Chuck. And this tower reminds me of a tower in Hartford. That's all that's left is the big tower. And they try to say it was a, a water tower. Wah, wah. What's this? Oh, dude. But yeah. I guess I'm gonna jiggity jump off now. I gave enough time to see if people are gonna come up. I appreciate you all. Maybe I'll go live later, but I got things to do like a motherfucking Jew. And I'm out. Peace to everyone. Have a great day. Bing bing.